Hi everyone, I am Bindeshwar from Post Network Academy, and in this video I will explain complex number. So suppose that you want to find solution of this equation. So what will you do? You will write x square is equal to minus 1 or x is equal to under root minus 1. But square root of a negative number does not belong to real number system. So what will happen? Leonhard Euler. What will happen? Leonhard Euler extended real number system R and another superset of this real number system complex numbers, and he also defined this number under root 1 is I, and that is also called iota. And the concept of complex number arises from this number. So what is a complex number? A complex number consists two parts. The first one is real part x and another part is iy. So this is a real part and this is imaginary. So, and here of course I, that is under root minus 1. So it became easy to solve these kind of problems. Like again, if you have x square is equal to minus 5. So solution would be x is equal to minus plus minus under root 5i, or like this one, x square plus 36 is equal to 0. So that means x is equal to plus minus 6i. And the real number system extended with complex numbers. So a new number system came into existence. Now let us see integral power of I, because I is equal to under root 1, under root minus 1. So what would be I square? I square would be minus 1. Here I square. I cube would be minus I. I raised 4 would be 1. Again, if you write I 5, so again it would be I raised 6, that would be minus 1. I raised 7, that would be minus I. And again I8 would be 1. So that means if I to the I raise 1 5, thereafter If you add 4, 9 and 13, that would be I. And 2, 6, 10, 14, that would be -1. 7, 3, 11, 15, that would be -I. And 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, that would be 1. Now, let us understand addition, subtraction, multiplication and division of two complex numbers. So let z1 x1 x1 not I, let me write it again, I y1 and z1 x2 plus I y2 be two complex numbers. Then let us see the addition. So addition would be z1 plus z2 is equal to x1 plus I y1 plus x2 plus I y2, and that would be equal to x1 plus x2 plus I y1 plus y2. So this is the real part and this is the imaginary part. Now let us see subtraction. So z1 minus z1 minus z2, that would be 2 x1 minus not minus x1 plus I y1 minus x2 plus I y2, and that equal to x1 plus x2, that is the real part, minus I y1 plus y2. So this is the real part here, RE real, imaginary IM. Also I am writing RE and imaginary. Now let us see the multiplication. So z1 into z2, so multiplication would be z1 dot z2. So z1 dot z2, and x1 plus I y1 here dot x2 plus I y2 x1 into x2 thereafter plus x1 I x1 y2 thereafter I x2 y1 thereafter minus, because the last multiplication is I y1 into I y2, so that would become I square y1 into y2, so I square is minus 1. So I am writing y1 y2, not I, because I square is equal to minus 1. Now we have to take imaginary terms at one place and complex term in one place. So x1 x2 x1 x2 minus y1 y2, there take y is common, not y is common, so what will happen, x1 y2 x2 y1. Now let us division. So division